Driver, don't stop at all.
Or where you could post your truck to find container loads. If you're in the container industry, well, container part of trucking, one of the load boards that you could post your truck on is Load Match. And Load Match is available in almost every state. They got a load board section. They got a free load board section also. Once you go to it, you could post your trucks. You could get up here and look for loads. You have a subscription service. I think it's like $600 for the year. But they also have a free section right here where it says loads available. They just give you the free loads. Like right here, they have a load from Jacksonville, Florida going to Tampa. And the broker is Consolidated Chassis Management. So like on here, even if you don't see what you're looking for, you see the cities where it's coming from, and you see who the broker is, so you could always get the number and call them. Most of the time, what I like to go up here and look for is, also they have dry box loads up here also, and reefer loads, just regular OTR loads. Like if you look in the middle section right here, they have some right here. They have power only down here at the bottom. And some of them, most of them are containers, but you have some power only dry van load. But like you see, most of them are container loads. It's another section I'm trying to get to. What I mostly come up here and look for is the rate section. Okay, if you look on these loads, even if you go to the details, a lot of them, they're not going to give you much details as far as rate and stuff like that. Sometimes they give you the broker or the customer contact information. Sometimes they don't. But like I say, you see where it's coming from. You see the name of the broker on the previous page, so you could always Google it and get a phone number for them. Okay, right here is where you have the price for the membership. They have that free membership that I mentioned earlier. And right here show you what you get for $600 for the year. Even if you don't pay for the membership, you could still list your trucks up there. You could list your business in there in the directory section. That way the brokers could find you up there, or the customers, they could see you up there and call you. I know a few people that use this website and they don't pay for the membership. They just list their business up there and the broker call them instead of they calling the broker. Another way, it's a few more websites you could list your truck on in order to get container loads. And if you currently lease to a carrier, or you're currently pulling loads, however you getting the loads and going to these customers, you could talk to them when you get there and find out who the brokers are, and then go directly to the broker. Some of them still deal with you directly too, like a direct customer type basis. So you could get loads from them like that too. And sometimes when you're passing by some of these warehouses, when you see containers over there in the parking lot, you could just stop by there and ask them if they need any help moving any loads. Ask them who the broker is that they use, or if they do direct customer without going through the broker. So there's a lot of ways out here to get these container loads. You just gotta get out here and put in the legwork, man. And just like anything else, you gotta get out here and hunt for it. Okay, the other website I was thinking about is Dredge. It's not really a load board, but what you could use Dredge for is to get rates. Like you put in a load from, I'm gonna get up here and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, these are the Savannah Dredge rates. Basically, what you could use this for is a guide. This will give you an example what a certain load should be paying, or what, give you an idea what you could charge on a certain lane. Like from the very first one, from Savannah to Ashworth, Georgia, it's showing $1,000. This carrier, the fuel surcharge on there is 0, so they weren't paying no fuel surcharge on it. And then you have the chassis rate. You charge a customer $30 a day. You have the detention time. You give them 2 hours free. After that, it's $75 an hour. So basically, sometime I come up here on this website just to check and see what other carriers charging for a certain lane. And when you're out here doing these lanes, man, trying to stay within the figures or above that's showing up here. Don't come up here trying to undercut all the other carriers just to get the work. Okay, it's a reason why these carriers charging what they're charging. You get up here and start doing it a lot cheaper, then next thing you know, you out of business, because the lane at the rate you running, you can't stay in business running it that cheap. So if you're looking again container, this is a good website to give you an idea what the lanes, what you could charge for the lanes. A lot of people don't know about the chassis fee. You could learn that up here. Detention time. Like you see, majority of these carriers charging $75 an hour for detention after 2 hours. You also see up here what you should be charging for reefer. Like this one carrier right here, they're charging an extra $75 for a reefer. And the chassis, they're charging $28 a day for the chassis. See, some of the carriers charging fuel surcharge. Some of them put it all in with the rate. So there's no set way to do it. There's whatever works best for your business, that's what you do. This is just a guidance. If you don't know exactly what you're doing, you could learn a lot right here on this website. So there you have it, man. I just gave you 2 websites that you could start doing your research on for doing the ports. Also, if you're a company driver, you're looking for a company go to, or you're an owner operator, you're looking for a company to lease on to. What you could do, you could go on here, go to the directory. So, for example, if you out of let me see, Charleston, South Carolina. So you out of Charleston, or you live close to Charleston. You're looking for a container company to go work for as a company driver or lease onto as an owner operator, what you could do, you could come up here, go to the directory, and you have all these companies that's listed here that pull container in that area. So right here, just go down the list and you call all of them. Ask them if they're hiring company driver or owner operator and get all the details from them. So this how you can find companies in your area that's pulling containers. Also, if you're an owner operator with your own authority, you could also call up these companies and ask them if they need help covering any loads. Because sometimes they have a lot more loads than they have their own trucks to cover. And they'll subcontract the loads out.